Alright, SNES Classic is in, and let's see what we can come up with. So I was messing around with the SNES Classic recently. I finally got it working again. Oh no, hang on, I need the controller. Yeah, who would do that? Just go and tell lies on the internet. No one would do that. My SNES controller. There we go. This is a little precarious. Alright, so we haven't done SNES in a while, I don't think. I was messing around with this, so I'm thinking about doing the naming way version of Final Fantasy IV, which is built off of original FF2. But I'm gonna leave that for a little while still. I think today we should play. Oh no, we did Mega Man X. That's right. We did that a long time ago. Super Ghouls? No. Did we do Mario World? I think we did. We did Super Metroid. Obviously, we did Link to the Past. How about Donkey Kong Country? I'm kind of feeling some Donkey Kong Country today. Let me change what we're doing here real fast on Twitch. Oops. Donkey Kong Country. And prompt to Dankey Kang. I'm sure we all remember the classic bad Jeopardy answer, who is Dankey Kang? I'll tell you who Dankey Kang is. He's a monkey on a mission. Those detestable reptiles stole his bananas, and he needs revenge. Oops, not that. We don't eat goose. Alright, so this is Donkey Kong Country. This was the first foray into Super Nintendo for Donkey Kong, and it's wonderful. The Donkey Kong Country series is beloved for a reason. 2 out of the 3 SNES games are great. The third one is still good. And that's a DKC3. I don't really like DKC3, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I like better between 1 and 2. But we're going to play some of 1. See how far I can get without staying up too late. Alright. So we got the story of the game right here. Kong's banana horde. It's gone. Life is terrible. Now we must kill every single crocodile that moves. It's just how it is. Alright. So this game has a ton of secret stuff in it. Some of it is pointed out to you by helpful banana arrows, and some is not. Oops. So you get 2 Kongs. Taking a hit with one switches you to the other, or kills you if you only have one. Their abilities are slightly different. Donkey Kong can take out bigger enemies, like those hard hat wearing things, and Diddy is faster. Bananas are basically coins. Yep. It's time for them japes. The jungle kind. Yeah, unfortunately, in this game, Rambi's just really good. He doesn't have, like, the charge-up move that he has in 2. But, he can still bust through walls with the greatest of ease. get 3 of one of the animal idols, and you can get a bonus stage where you become the animal and collect things for huge life prizes. Yeah, the graphics in this game for the time were they were beyond state of the art. They were impossible, or seemingly impossible. And they do kind of it's not dynamic transitions between day and night and that sort of thing. It's all set when it happens, but it looks really impressive. And the way they set it up, it even carries between levels. So it turns to night in the last one, and now it's a dark and stormy night. So we gotta watch out for the armadillos here. They will really ruin your life. So here's the difference between DK and Diddy. So jumping on it with Diddy just unfurled it, but jumping on it with Donkey kills it. He's stronger. He can break things in the ground. And that one you just have to know it's there. There's no way to tell. It's kind of ridiculous, but hey, this was the old Nintendo days where they needed to get you to buy strategy guides and that sort of thing. And that is how they did it. Ooh, just missed this thing, whatever this is. Oh. Alright, well I guess we won't get those. We will get through the level and live to fight another day. He's bigger and stronger. He's not faster. That was retcon for DK64. My eyes also did not follow that, but I think it's here. Now, I did find I was looking on YouTube, and I was recommended a video where, of the DK rap, but only unique words are used. Any repeat word, or repeat nouns were removed. Oh man, I missed it. I missed the G. And that led me to one where every noun is replaced by coconut gun, and it kind of hurt to watch. But I watched the whole thing anyway. So this is Cranky. He is the original Donkey Kong from the arcade game, and he's kind of a jagoff, but we love him anyways. All graphics, no gameplay. He is... he is the incarnation of Old Man yelling at Cloud. Okay, but I'm not listening to him anymore. Get out of here. Not listening to those rants for a hint that I don't need. Oh, you got the coconut gun one recommended? Yeah, I watched the whole thing. Made my brain explode a little bit. I had some regrets, but not enough to feel as though my time was wasted. I enjoyed it, even though it was painful. Let's see. Well, first, let's check down here. I didn't think there was one there, but there might have been. I don't remember where every secret in this game is. I don't think I've ever gotten 100% on it. I think 94 was the best I got. But one of the things that made DKC great is all the barrel cannon sections. A lot of people cite them as the most difficult parts, when you have a long string of barrel cannon shots. But getting the timing right on those and doing them quickly is just an absolute great feeling of mastery. I participated in I actually participated in a speedrun contest of this game at one point. And I don't remember, any of the strats or anything like that these days, but I did race it a bunch of times, and the feeling of just nailing a level at high speeds is unbelievably good. That's doing that and like Mega Man races, that sort of thing. That's kind of what got me into the whole speedrunning thing. Even though I don't really do it myself, I love watching it. And seeing the different ways that they make games buckle under pressure. I just find it really fascinating. Especially when there's like crazy programming stuff involved. Like sketch glitch, I am all over the sketch glitch. I have no idea how it works still, but I love it. And every time I read about it, it's like reading The Disaster Artist. Have you read that book, The Disaster Artist, about the making of the room? It's one of those things that, like, every page of the book you read, you're like, well, there's no way that happened. And there's no way that happened, but it all really did happen. Sketch glitch is a lot like that. It's like they shipped it, and it does that, and it can ruin your cartridge? And they shipped it? Yeah, that's 1994. That's a simpler time, to say the least. And it's even crazier when you find out that, like, the whole reason that they have a World of Ruin in that game is because they just had, they just finished the game real fast, and they had some extra time to kill. So they added another half of game to it. So the underwater levels, I think, are kind of the, if DKC has a weak point, it's underwater levels, at least in the first game. I don't think any of them are particularly good in DKC 1, but I like a bunch of them in DKC 2. 3, not so much. 3 has a lot of types of levels that are not the best. Yeah, On Guard is pretty strong. Again, not as strong as he is in 2, where he gets a special charge attack, just like Rambi does, and can automatically poke things that are nearby without having to do it manually. Alright, as for Funky, we don't need Funky, but he's Funky, so we're gonna visit him anyway. So he's got like a barrel that's also an airplane, and it's pretty badass. It can take you anywhere on the island you've already been. But it does not let you skip levels. This is in the cloud from Mario 3. Yeah, no real need for this, but it's fun anyways. I'm just going to take the plane and circumnavigate the island and go to where I was going to go anyways. The Barrel Canyon. So a lot of people have a lot of trouble with this level because they die at the actual barrel cannon parts quite a bit. But the good news is that, you can skip a lot of it, but you can also skip the part of the level beforehand, so it's easy to get back here. Now here's one you just have to know. That's what I mean, like, it feels so good when you nail stuff like that. You gotta hit it, just as soon as it turns, as soon as you're able to make sure you get it, and when you do get it, it's awesome. Great level. I love Barrel Canyon. Didn't pick up everything on it, though. That's a little unfortunate. Alright. The less we say about Candy Kong, the better. Let's just forget all of this ever happened. And fight Very Naughty. Now, I heard that Very Naughty is friends with the Goose from Untitled Goose Game. That's why in Japan it's called, the Very Naughty Goose Game. Here comes that mischievous goose. Alright, now things get serious. Well, not quite. This level's pretty easy, but soon things will get serious. Although many would argue that the Barrel Cannon is a tough one. I have never really had trouble with it. Alright, so here we get Winky the Frog. Winky has no attack move, but the jumps are extremely good and cool. And he's fast, too. I really like Winky the Frog. G. Yeah, I can't look at G's anymore after that drug quiz. Like, that was one of the weird names or something. I was like, well, there's no way that's real. It's like Uber G or some... I don't remember what it was. But I looked at it and I was like, that isn't real. You know what else isn't real? Minecarts. Minecarts. I disavow their entire existence. But like many kids, these were the bane of my existence in my youth. But I've since gotten a lot better at them, and I enjoy the timing exercise that they present. Love me some minecart levels. Oh, I guess we're doing a bonus level in the middle of the minecart level. So yeah, this is what happens once you get 3 of the things. You go to like the fish zone, or the ostrich zone, or the rhino zone, or whichever zone for the animal friend in question. And it's full of these little gold things. So when time runs out, for every 100 you have, you get an extra life, and everything left over, the remainder also counts for another. And each one also has a special bonus multiplier that you can find to double up. I'm going to get to about 250 here and then go find that. And this one, I believe, is down here. There it is, the giant on guard that gives you the +2. And it's nice that you can pick up more while it's bleeping and blooping at you. You can pick up the ×2 that it leaves behind. Not bad, 7 lives, I'll take it. Now, let's just see where it throws me back in the level. Okay. Oh, at the beginning. Thanks, game. Thanks for that. Well, we've got plenty of lives, and I don't think I'm going to screw it up that badly, even if it is after 11. I ain't that sleepy. I'm not going to get that banana. I know it's a trap. Alright, here's the tricky part. Once we start getting the overturned minecarts, you gotta get pretty close to them to clear them. And the Kremlings are just a pure reflex exercise. Helps if you know they're coming. And the game does at least warn you that such a thing is going to happen, but you never actually know when they're going to strike. That part always makes me dangerous, going from the uphill to the downhill slope. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and then sneaky surprise Kremling. Yeah, the surprise Kremling got me. That's fine, though. We made it. The carnage has ended. Now the bounce zone begins. Alright, let's just take this thing. Everybody loves to bounce. Even the bees. Never thought of bees as particularly bouncy, but, you know, this ain't my country, this is Donkey Kong country. Anything is possible. banking as many lives as I can. Hopefully you keep them when you save. I don't actually remember whether or not you do. Right, I would like... Oh no, please! I would like animal friend. Animal friend, please. Ah. You know what? Let's just go. I believe you get Winky up there, which fits in the bouncy theme of this level. Oh yeah, I suppose I could use a save state. I don't like using save states, but what we could do is when I get to the next save point, or whichever save point I decide to stop at, I guess we could throw down a state there, and then if the lives don't transfer over, we could do that. I don't think that would be too against the spirit of the game. I don't need this secret that badly. Just take the exit. That was this whole scary thing with Final Fantasy III, right? I don't use save states, so, you know, if I die in the World of Darkness, or to Sand, you have to do the Crystal Tower all over again. Alright, this level freaked me out as a kid. Like, these things, they're like, you know, proto-weeping angels. They freaked me out. As long as the lights are red, they can't get you. And even a couple seconds after the light turns green, they can't get you either, because they have this extended wake-up animation, during which they don't have collision. You just go straight through them still. But yeah, Donkey Kong Country is a really good speed game. And a lot of it is because the level design is made for you to want to go fast. Oh, get out of here. Oh, this part. It's the cardiac arrest zone. And then you freak out a little bit when there's no stops barrel. But it's okay because the exit's there. I like that level a lot. There are a lot of really good levels in the Donkey Kong Country games. At least the first two. Oops. I don't need that K anyways, it's fine. So yeah, Donkey Kong moves a little differently. When you're holding a barrel, you get better jumps out of it. It's very nice. Oops. Yeah, I blew that. That's okay, though. We don't need it that bad. Snake. Alright, this should be a, there it is. Go. Ah! Oh well. You also run faster while you're holding a barrel. How you like that dodge? That's pretty good, right? That wasn't, though. But it's fine. Definitely didn't do very good on the secrets there, though. Necky's nuts. You're gonna love these nuts. Necky is, I guess he's a vulture? I think that's a vulture. But he just spits coconuts for some reason. I don't know how that works, but it seems painful. Let's just knock him out of it so he stops. Speaking of vultures, we're going to learn about them. Learn important lessons in vulture culture, including some incredible music. Get that K. Alright. Oh! That's my bad. I was trying to bounce off both vultures, but you can actually just make that. You don't have to bounce off the second one. You can just shoot over it. Also, there's a shortcut barrel that appears if you get to that point of the level in a short enough amount of time. So you can just skip the level. I don't want to skip the level, though. I want to show it off, because I like this level a lot. Let's do it properly. Success. Alright, so this is kind of a bizarre minigame. You have to keep bouncing on increasingly fast claptraps, and all you get is bananas out of it. I don't really get the point of this one. But, you know, I play to win. You play to win the game. So we're gonna win this game. Get back that life. What I'd like is a DK barrel. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh, only up to O. So a lot of the things in this game are solved just by going fast, which continues to be excellent. That's not quite one of them. It's fine. We can damage boost. That's right. It's a damage boost. Definitely not just getting hit. Oh, here's another stage with great music. But first, there's like kind of a point in the game where I stop being good at the levels, and it's like, it's World 4. I overshot the barrel. That's unfortunate. That's fine, though. We get to do more barrel cannons, which are one of my favorite things about the game, so I'm okay with that. Ooh. Oh, there's a failsafe there. I never knew that. I don't think I've ever missed that one before. It's much appreciated, though. I like not eating dirt. Just gotta get in rhythm. Alright, there's Treetop Town. Good stage, I like that one a lot. This one I recall being very tough. A lot of jumping things and not a lot of cheese strategies. Oh, that's right. You can, so you can jump in midair in this game if you roll off ledges. I always forget you can do that. But that's just kind of a cool thing. One of many cool things that exist in this game. I was kind of expecting that wall to explode. Alright, so we got the B-Hell zone. Oh, you know, this reminds me. So I saw something weird on my way back from the grocery store, like, yesterday. So there's, like, this restaurant that's been under renovation over the last few months. And yesterday, for some reason, there's just, like, this bird tornado over it. It looked like blackbirds or crows or something like that. But it was just this whirlwind of birds over this thing that's, you know, been closed for months. And I'm like, what happened there? Are they conducting some kind of occult ritual in the basement or something? Are we this close to, you know, Shin Megami Tensei world? What's going on? And it caused a lot of traffic in the area. Ooh. Yep, like this. It was exactly like this. See? Life imitating art. Yeah, we don't need that barrel anyways, it's fine. And I don't know what it was. Oh, I dropped the DK barrel. That's not good. Alright, so in this level you're chased by beavers and giant stone wheels. Now you'd think you'd be chased by hamsters in wheels, but no, this game really likes beavers. So that's what we're doing, beavers. So we gotta go fast, or else. Race instincts are taking over. Racing instincts, rather. I was thinking about trying to skip one of those platforms, but it probably would have been a bad call. Not unlike those hands-to-the-face penalties Trey Flowers got tonight. Sorry. Sorry. Try not to think about sports. They aren't my team anyways, but I know one of our regular viewers is really unhappy about that. Or will be when he sees it in the news. Alright, so now we gotta fight Dankey Kang. Little did they know on Jeopardy that Dankey Kang is real and powerful and can hurt you. That wasn't Dankey Kang, that was a claptrap. And that's just, that's rough. There we go. Alright. Ooh, right newbie. I remember this level was hard. Like, trying to plan out strategies for going fast in this stage was very, very difficult for me. Even when I had, like, videos to watch to prepare for it. I had a real bad time with this level. I can't remember... I think it was mostly the jumping stuff. I don't like that bee got me. Oh yeah, this is where you get the ostrich. Also where he just ran off a cliff. That's great. Speaking of Jeopardy, did you see they didn't fact-check a Tetris answer? I did see that. The one from that... so there was a tweet a while back where somebody made like a fake mock-up of the Tetris instruction booklet, where they gave the pieces names, like, what was it, like Orange Shorty? Do you remember what the names were? But they had these, like, super bootleg-sounding names. It's like, things that Granddad would fight is what, what the names in that fake instruction booklet are. And it wound up being a question, or rather an answer on Jeopardy, which was just mind-boggling to me. Because normally the researchers are pretty good. Like, they don't let Dankey Kang get by when they mean Sonic. We got some Dankey Kangs right here. I forget what these guys are actually called, but ever since that awful Jeopardy answer, I've always called them Dankey Kang. So they are the bootleg Donkey Kong. I think the strategy for this level might be like bouncing off those barrels. Like, I think you can do it. But I don't recall. Hero is like Hero, Orange Shorty. Actually, you know, I'm gonna look this up after after we finish this level. Hang on. Let's see. Fake Tetris piece names. Okay, that says it's fake. The writer made it up. Orange Ricky, that's what it is. Orange Ricky, Blue Ricky, Cleveland Z, Rhode Island Z. Hero is the long boy. Tiwi is the T, and Smash Boy is the O block. Yeah, that's not real. As a channel that played some Tetris 99, I'm gonna say that Smash Boy is not real, but he is real enough to hurt you, especially if you're doing really well, and you get like a string of 2 or 3 of them together. I dropped my controller. I was busy laughing at Orange Ricky and Smash Boy. Which wire is my controller? Here it is. Okay. Here we go. Clam City. Clam City. So we fought beavers and we've got Clam City, and somebody at Rare is probably thinking that they're really clever. Well, they're not. We're on to you, Rare enemy namer. We get it. we're mostly adults here. Most of the time. Oh. I was close to disaster. Let me just pick this up real fast. Hang on, let me get past these sharks. I see somebody has written in with what the Jeopardy department has to say. See, all we can say is someone in the research department's having a very bad day. Only if they had some tetriminos to help them build the way out. We stand corrected. You know, good on them for resisting the urge to say that somebody in the research department is in jeopardy. Because I don't think I could have. Oh, this guy's shooting a TV out of his mouth right there. But man, every day when stuff that's just not real can make it onto Jeopardy. That's right, on. This fake information was brought to you by the word on. Oh, that reminds me. There was something, I don't really watch Saturday Night Live, but every once in a while I see a video of a sketch that really makes me laugh. And the thing they did last week for Grouch, I was dying. So you know the Joker movie? No, not Bumblebee Rumble, the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. They did a parody trailer of it for an Oscar the Grouch movie. Like, as in from Sesame Street. And it was dumb. But it was dumb in, like, just the right ways, I'd say. Like, having all the super edgy versions of the Sesame Street characters make appearances was great. But the best part of that whole sketch was, like, the creepy kind of orchestral version of the Sesame Street theme that played throughout it. That actually sounded amazing. Man, I'm fighting bees. I would definitely, I would certainly look that up. Oh! Yeah, like, hang on, let me find this. I probably can't actually play it, since, you know, I'll get copy struck and that sort of thing, but let me, I will link it to you in chat, because it's pretty darn funny, I think. Yeah, here it is. I'll just put that in there. But yeah, like, holy moly, the arrangement they have of the Sesame Street theme sounds amazing. Oh my god, I'm up talking about how good an arrangement of the Sesame Street theme is. Where's my life gone wrong? Yeah, no, it wasn't on Sesame Street, it was a Saturday Night Live thing. Like, I mean, it could be on Sesame Street, it's owned by HBO now, right? And they do Game of Thrones parodies on it, so I wouldn't be shocked if if they did something like this actually on Sesame Street. Possible to beat with Diddy? This is rough. Oh, maybe I just have to hit it. Okay, that's probably the issue I was having, is that I was trying to hit it in the stinger, but I just have to hit it. Anyways, you want DK for this because his jump physics change while he's holding a barrel, and they are very good for this particular boss fight. Ooh, he got me. He got me on that one. Yeah, that the last hit is tough to get on the bee. I kind of like DKC2's version of the bee boss better, since you get to be Squawks, and Squawks is cool. Oh, what just happened? Ah. Yeah, something weird happened. I think I accidentally put the barrel down instead of throwing it, which is obviously not going to do it. And after all that, I beat it with Diddy. Alright, so that's the first half of the game in the books. And let's see. Oh, it's about 11:30 now. You know, this should be an alright place, I think, to stop. Yeah, it's good, right? The Grouch thing? I thought it was excellent. Alright. So we will save there. And, you know, let's pick this back up the next time I finish whatever I'm doing early. And we will come over here with Funky and go on to the Ice World. I think that's a good stopping point, though, halfway through the game. Alright, so this was... Yeah, I'm doing that right now. I have to actually reach over and get to the reset button. Like, you have to hit the reset to go back to the menu to do the save state. Now, hopefully we won't need it, but just in case we do. So yeah, today was a good night. We finished Link's Awakening. We did half of Donkey Kong Country. And, yeah, it's another thing off the backlog. Code Vein will be back this weekend. Depending on, you know, which nights I go out and do stuff, or if any. Yeah, I don't know what my weekend plans are this time around. Oh, it'll only be like Friday. Actually, no, I have Friday off. I have Friday off because I took it off thinking my eye doctor appointment would be Friday, but then they moved it to last Friday. And I didn't cancel the time off because I like time off. So, yeah, it's probably going to be Friday. Friday will be a good day. And I will see you then. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for coming out.